place that nature has done a great job of reclaiming what she wanted is along the track up to the cottage, which, as you can see, doesn't look much like a track at the moment. Admittedly, even 18 months ago, it was a bit of a tricky thing trying to get up here in the car, but it was doable. But the bushes and the grass and everything else has definitely made their mark at the moment. So this is on the list to get sorted as well. And that's what happens when you leave nature to her own devices for nearly 2 years. I've got my work cut out again. And with sterling work from the goats and some trampling, I think, by my neighbour, this area is completely different. I'll try and find a photo of what it was like before, but I haven't even managed to get into this part. The brambles were 6 feet high. It was very difficult to even move into here. And so it's really great to be able to see what it actually looks like now. It's a slightly bigger space than I thought, which is only a good thing. And the plan for this whole area is to become an orchard with all sorts of fruit trees, apples, pears, plums, quince maybe. And it's a bit bigger than I thought, which is great. So I'm looking forward to planning this out and seeing what I can fit into here. Before I get much further, I thought I'd show you what I've actually been doing. There's a kind of pathway, covered in mud, shows I've been working hard, a pathway that leads from the cottage out onto the field, and it's all very wet and very muddy, as you'd expect, but I had cleared quite a lot of it 18 months ago when I was here, just to mean that it was down to the bedrock or the stones that had been laid down, so it was a bit easier to get along. But it's amazing how much soil and undergrowth and all sorts of plant life that's managed to cover up what I cleared, and it's inches and inches and inches deep. It's fascinating. Nature is a powerful beast. So here's a little look at bits I've already cleared. There's the spring or runoff, not really sure yet what it is. And this doesn't look like much, but I've managed to just clear away the mud and the grass and the weeds and the reeds and the rushes and everything else up to about here. So at least now I can safely walk along this part. It really doesn't look like much, I know, but it's taken quite a while, and it's quite an improvement to make it easier to get around. I need to carry on up there, all the way up to there really, and get back to the gate of the cottage. It's a bit arduous, but it's just shoveling mud and stuff to the side. So I'll carry on and update it a bit later. It's all a bit of a voyage of discovery. The bit of land in front of the cottage and by the barns is really muddy and wet and boggy, so I thought I'd try and start to see what's underneath. And actually, like the path across the field, although it's a good few inches, it's just a layer of soil and mud and muck and weeds and grass. So I've started to scrape away the mess. It still looks like a puddle, doesn't it? But yeah, it's actually just, it's rock